Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from South Florida. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Turbo three, kick. Turbo three, kick. Set.
The lefty right to the air to start. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Watson, Oscar. Solo left Zion. Ready.
46-yard line.
Turbo two, ice jab. And Watson, Oscar. Set.
Play action. Tagovailoa sending it deep for Waddle. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Antonio Johnson.
They'll take over at 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Hey. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw right away. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, run.
Once again, it's Etienne. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
All right, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. He's got it at about the 8. And he's going to be taken down.
Complete to Evan Ingram. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first.
With no score.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's in! Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes D. Eskridge on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Hey, get safe. Out.
Tua out quick. See what Tyreek can do. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Hill brought in motion. Now run for the first time for the veteran Raheem Mostert. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 to the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
Go ahead. Ready, set.
They'll try and run it here. It's Achane. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Miami after this. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Tua. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tua. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. He is in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Dolphins.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
This is a great example of the game within the game. They're making what they call Mike declaration, and that's what sets the responsibilities of all the protectors. And in this case, the Mike was the one who...
Under pressure, he's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Throwing is Lawrence. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Lawrence now to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
These are 24.
Lawrence now. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On red.
On first down, Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup of 21. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Lawrence. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will score. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jaguars will move out to a 14-7 lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
Solo left Zion.
They'll fake the handoff. Now, Tua. That's taken in by Achane. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
On first down, Tagovailoa. And that one incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's to the sideline where he finds Hill. That one good for 26 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier.
And he will get into the end zone. Braxton Berrios. Touchdown, Miami.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Hill brought in motion. Off play action, it's Tua. That is incomplete. They were trying to take the lead, but they're going to remain down by a point. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Duvernay on the return. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Red on red. Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. That's caught left side by Ingram. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
That's caught once again by Ingram. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
With the score, Jaguars 14.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. To throw is Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Hey, run!
Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Lawrence throwing on fourth down. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Get set.
Brings
Go
up
ahead.
2nd and 5 at the 18-yard line.
Hut.
A shotgun snap for Tua. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
19 more on that one, and another first down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Sending it deep for Waddle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Johnson. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Thomas. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Now let's go. 13, Luke. Luke.
They'll drop to throw. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And that first down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation, and we're a couple kneels away from this game being over.
Easy. Read up 24. Read up 24.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
11, add it. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He finds his tight end, Ingram. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Rip, 23.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
All right, here we go. Done.
Here we go. One final play. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest